Hey, 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 it's your girl Nay coming to you with another episode of As Told by Nay, the podcast. Sitting here with my good friend Churchezie.
Already with the fuck shit.
We'll have a great conversation tonight, great vibes. We really gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
We're gonna talk about it. But before we get into all of that, toast. What we toasting to tonight?
Success.
I'm here for that.
That's what we toasting to. Success and Black excellence.
In this good month of February.
Yeah.
Happy Black History Month. Even though it's Black History 365, we definitely gonna take this month to celebrate us.
And 1 times 0 is 1, and 1 times 1 is 2.
What?
1 times 0 is 1, and 1 times 1 is 2.
Okay. That went over my head. You're gonna have to explain to me
It's just
what
true.
we talking about.
It's just true. We've been lied to our whole lives with math, and it's crazy. It's blowing my mind.
Okay.
Because if you got 1 phone times shit, what you got? 1 motherfucking phone. Right? You ain't got 0.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, I had a little problem. I felt a certain type of way. My emotions were stroked when I saw the title of this show. It says Y'all Boys. I'm a grown ass man.
Facts.
You know, I'm a grown ass man, so I'm offended.
Don't be offended.
I'm offended.
When I say y'all boys, I say that all the time. Whether it's a boy, a man, old person, y'all boys. I say that to my homegirls.
I wonder if that's how
Sometimes,
white people
y'all
feel
boys.
when they say boys and we get offended. I wonder if that's how white people feel when we get offended when they say boy. And they don't really mean it.
I don't think that's
They
how
don't
they
really mean that.
I don't think it's the same.
I don't know. My mind just be everywhere, y'all. Excuse me.
Well, while your mind is going everywhere, go ahead and let people know who you are. I mean, I know who you are, and probably some of my followers know who you are, but maybe not everybody. You know, it's been a while since you've come through As Told by Native Podcast. I don't even know if you've been on the podcast.
Yeah, when you did 31 days of August, name on 31.
Okay, you did,
yeah.
But you weren't in this seat. You was in this seat.
Yeah.
So we didn't even really get to know you. So
Okay.
let people know who you are.
Well, I'm Churchezie, owner of the 107.5 The Vibe, 107.5 FM, the greatest hip hop and R&B station that you'll ever listen to.
Okay,
and especially in 941, baby. We here. Making Noise TV. I own Making Noise TV, where I do interviews, with people and everything, moving parts. I got something special coming up. I'm gonna tell the world about that a little bit later. I do a lot of stuff, man. A real business, man. Real business, man. You understand me? And I like to ride horses.
Nothing wrong with that.
So y'all make sure y'all go check out www.1075thevibe.com. Check in with me. Go follow me on all my social media. Churchezie, Churchezie 941. And make sure you go subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Making Noise TV. That's MakinNoize TV. Yeah. She want me to bash the men today.
No, that's not why we here. You jumping the gun. Just chill. So all of that right there. If you missed it, rewind, take it down, write it down, and tap in with my boy.
Yeah.
All right, so we talked a little bit about it. If I had to give today's conversation a title, I would call it Y'all Boys. We about to talk about y'all boys. Okay. And when I say y'all boys, I ain't meaning like no disrespect. I ain't meaning like calling y'all no little boys or nothing like that. Y'all boys is just, I say that as a collective.
I wasn't offended.
I'm just letting, because you might have just been, but there might be some people that be, oh, I ain't no boy. Okay, well, that's not what we're talking about here. Y'all boys is just y'all boys.
Yeah.
You know? So, and it's not to bash. I want to talk about, y'all know I'm big on bridging the gap. just in a general sense, you know, as being a man, that means you have come through boyhood, adolescence, and now you're an adult. You are a part of fatherhood. You are a black male in America. We're going to talk about all of that.
Okay.
You know, you here, you living, so I'm sure you are a friend to somebody. You are a son to somebody. You are maybe you might be a
somebody
to somebody. So we're gonna talk about all of that. So it's not a bad thing. We just want to understand y'all. So I put out some questions to some ladies, and I was like, if y'all had a chance to just kind of ask the fellas, what be going on up here? What will we talk about? What will we ask? So I definitely want to get somebody on here that's gonna speak some truth. So right now you got a lot of pressure on you.
Okay.
Because you about to be the voice.
Fellas, I'm here for us.
You about to be the voice.
And ladies, I might say some shit y'all might not like. Fellas, I might say some shit y'all might not like either, but
it don't matter. Because we want the truth. That's why we're here.
The truth.
We want the truth. All right, so boom, out the gate. Let's talk about, we in February, what's coming up? Valentine's Day. So this was definitely a common question that came up from a couple of different women.
Mm-hmm.
How do men truly feel about Valentine's Day? And I'm not even talking about for those of you out there that just don't celebrate no holidays in general and stuff like that. But just like as a dude, because this has been deemed as a holiday that caters to women.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you feel about that though? Do you celebrate? Do you shower? Or do you expect gifts? Like,
yeah, we don't really give a fuck about Valentine's Day, but we want some shit too. If we gonna go all out, if y'all expect that, if that our person, whoever that person is, expects to go all out for me too. It's not just a selfish your own day. Hell, y'all got Mother's Day, Christmas, birthday, every day of the week. Just, help us out. I shower you, you shower me. If that's what y'all care about, then do that. But we want some shit too. If we gonna get you some shit, we want some shit too.
Okay, so then boom, perfect lead in, because that was the real question that I wanted to draw from. The young lady said, okay, I know they've been good to me all year long. We got this good vibe. What do I get him? Because the running joke is, women, we like to put it on for Valentine's Day. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, that's not a Valentine's Day gift.
We get that all year. No.
So with that being said, though, what is the expectation? Because for us, it's simple. Dinner, maybe a nice little day, give us some card, flowers, candy, the bears, little lingerie, maybe little outfits of shoes,
Damn, that's a list.
I'm not saying all together, just saying these are some items that you could get your girl. But when you think about a dude, like, what are some items that dudes like to receive?
So I look at it this way. All women are different, right? So y'all like all type of different shit. All men are different. We like all different type of shit. If you don't know your man, that's your fault.
No, you.
What do I get him? Do you not know what your man likes?
Well, what
are y'all doing when y'all being around each other 365 days in a year?
No.
All this time and y'all in a relationship, do you not know your person? If
that
you
don't necessarily mean they don't know the person.
If you gotta ask Facebook, because I've seen plenty of times, what should I get? What your dude like?
Maybe
what do he like?
Different, or maybe he got everything. So then
Find
that's another
out
thing.
What he likes.
So for somebody like you, very independent, you get your own shit. What can somebody give to you just to be like, this is my token of I appreciate you?
Just send me horseback riding. I'm cool with that. Send me horseback riding at my favorite spot. Don't you try to come. Just send me by myself, because you're gonna blow my time. Send me by myself, and I really appreciate that.
Okay. So
but my person would know that he likes to go horseback riding. So maybe I should do something that involves horseback riding.
I
know
just
your
said
person.
That to say, sometimes it's not about the actual material things. And I think that's what a lot of people get wrapped up in.
Mm-hmm.
It can be about the experience. That's where I was going with it.
Okay. It can be.
You know?
Do something that you have never done in your life before, so y'all can experience it first together. You know, say, hey, baby, I ain't never done this before. You ever done this before? No, I ain't never done it before. Boom, there it is.
So I definitely want to pose that question to the fellas that are watching. You know, how do you guys feel about Valentine's Day? Are you expecting anything? Are you going all out for your girl? Somebody said, if I take care of my lady all year round, Valentine's Day is just another day. Maybe I can go a little extra.
I agree with that. Because it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Something simple.
Unless you never mind. I'm gonna keep that shit to myself. Because I had an argument and I don't want to put that argument out on As Told by Nate, because we gonna talk about it.
We is gonna talk about it. Now I am a therapist, so if we need to talk about it, let me know.
I need to sit on the couch.
We can talk about it, because that's another perfect lead in again. Mental health with men.
Woo.
This is a topic that has come up a time or two on As Told by Nate for sure. How do you feel about mental health? Do you feel like therapy is a good thing? You're not too sure. Have you ever done therapy?
I did therapy once when I was real young, and I was made to do that. As a grown me personally, I'm not too comfortable with talking to somebody who I'm not familiar with. If I don't know your business, you're not finna know my business. So we're just gonna we're not gonna talk.
Okay.
Mental health is a touchy subject, because you have people out here saying, "Oh, your mental health." You don't know unless you talk to a person and really understand the person and what's going on in their life. You're not qualified to tell them that they need healing, or their mental health is bad, or they need to see somebody. You need to know they just may need to talk to someone who can relate to them, or who knows them, that knows what they're going through. That's really not I don't think that's a bad thing, just because you don't want to talk to a stranger. I'm definitely me personally against talking to strangers. I don't know you. You gotta know me. But I don't like people telling people, you need to heal. The hell make you think I ain't healed?
Now, I can't agree with that. I feel like in this recent time, everybody tends to use that as, oh, you toxic, or you need to heal. And you absolutely correct. That's not always the case. People tend to use that as
some bullshit they heard somebody else say.
Facts. And then too, to speak on something else that you said, I feel like a lot of people shy away from therapy and talking to therapists, especially men, because there's the mindset that I'm a man, I'm supposed to handle this on my own, or my emotions not supposed to play a factor in decision making and different things like that. When it comes to your ability to be emotional and vulnerable, not even with a therapist, but just in the matter of healing, like when things are going on and you need to process life and all of those things, do you feel like you're pretty well-rounded in the area? Do you have people that you can do that with? Are you comfortable with being vulnerable?
With certain people, I probably really am totally comfortable with my mama. Like, I talk to my mama about anything. Even if it may make her feel uncomfortable, I still talk to her about it, because she might be able to help me, or just to listen to me. Sometimes I don't need somebody to give me no advice or give me their suggestions or any other ideas. I just might need an ear. Don't really tell me I'm wrong or right. Just listen, because I don't have that to. I'm not trusting of that, because the people take the information you give to them and use it against you, throw it back at your face.
And that's real. You definitely cannot trust everybody with your stuff. But I'm gonna take this moment to advocate that is why going to see a therapist is such a great thing, because we are mandated by law to not tell your business. And then it's a stranger. It's kind of like you can dump it there, process it. They have an outside look on it. They don't know you, so it's not biased. It's really just looking at it like, for what it is, the situation, and you can either decide, okay, that felt good because talking about our stuff makes us feel better, or that was insightful. Maybe I'll come back.
At what point does that person stop becoming a stranger and y'all? Because if I'm gonna talk about my feelings and I'm gonna open up to you, I want you to be able to do the same thing to me. Can't do y'all. So when you and the therapist doing your therapizing, do you give your people personal information about you? Do you tell them and talk to them?
That's a great question. To a certain extent, there is a such thing as being transparent, and there is a such thing as being able to share common experiences, but not to the extent that they think we're friends, because that is a boundary that as a therapist you can't cross that. Period. There has to be that, because then it'll become this. Now I'm looking at what you're saying as advice, or now I don't know. There's certain stuff that you tell certain friends and certain stuff that you don't. Now it's coming into the situation of there's some stuff I don't want to tell you or process with you because now we're friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if my client is talking to me about something that I can relate to, sure, we can talk about something that has happened to me in the past or something that I have a personal experience with, but we're not going to get drinks and talking about life.
Oh.
We're not going to
so y'all can't go to the bar and say, man, can you therapize me over drink?
No, we're not therapizing at the bar. It's not happening. But that was a good question too, because a lot of people will come in with that misconception. Like after a couple sessions, now we comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Now they calling the cell phone, not to schedule their appointment, but just to shoot the shit. And it's like, my office hours are what Red said.
Mm-hmm.
On 5 properties. My office hours are. But okay, so boom. Question to you guys again. Mental health. Where y'all at with it? Y'all talking about y'all feelings? Do y'all have that outlet? Do you have a therapist? As men, what is your mindset behind mental health and getting therapy? I think that's a great conversation that people need to have more often, especially for our fellas, because I feel like guys feel like they're supposed to carry around that stuff by themselves.
No, and I'm glad you said that again. As a man, I don't care what gender you are, man or woman, you need a team. You can't be successful without a team, so you can't handle everything by yourself. So fellas, I've been guilty of having that same type of mentality where I can handle it. I try still sometimes to handle everything by myself, figure everything out by myself. But you do need a team, team of thinkers and a team of doers, to help you with life, man. Shit, we in it by ourselves, but we really not.
A couple movers and shakers.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. All right, so boom, because I know you're a father, let's move into a little bit of fatherhood talk.
Yeah. Good daddy.
Discretion. Now, people, don't be offended. I am just asking questions that was asked to ask a man. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but we're going to talk about it because here's a conversation that people are not having. So you, full-time dad?
Full-time.
Okay. I'm trying to see how to word this because people tend to get, people so sensitive these days.
Mm-hmm. I'm not.
I know you not, but just this is live for the people.
Oh,
so
okay.
When it comes to, there's been a lot of conversation about fatherhood in regards to women taking the choices away from men to either be good dads or not be good dads. When it comes to you being a dad, prior to you being a full-time dad, what was your mindset? Boom, you find out baby mama's pregnant. What is your mindset behind I'm about to be a dad? What did that look like for you?
At that time, I was real happy. I thought we was gonna be a family. That was my whole. We was gonna be a family. So everything, whatever she needed or whatever that I needed to provide, I needed to do that. So, however I had to do it, it needed to get done. So I was gonna make it happen.
Why do you think things change in relationships after a kid is born?
Because new issues come.
Okay. Talk about it.
So it's stuff that we argue about as boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever, and that's boyfriend and girlfriend situations. Now it's a baby involved. When the baby come involved, the shit that we was arguing about now is different. Like, oh, you holding the baby the wrong way. Well, fuck you. I can hold the baby how I want to hold the baby. Oh, well, you not doing this right. Or, oh, nah, I don't want to get up. My son, me and my baby mama we went at it after a while. He wouldn't go to sleep through the whole night until after he was 2 years old. So for the first year,
that's
it was every 4 hours.
That's a long time.
Man, get up, man. Your turn. Man, get your ass up. Now we pissed off at each other about small stuff behind a baby that wouldn't have been an issue if the baby wasn't there.
Right.
So then new feelings and then new animosities build on your chest and new cases build up. And you say, well, fuck you. I'm out of here. Now you're on child support.
Boom, perfect lead in. How you feel about child support?
Child support is...
What is your understanding? Okay, so boom. What is child support?
Child support.
Not saying what women utilize it for or men or whoever, but what is it? What is it? So
child support is supposed to be for the kid. Mm-hmm. If you guys break up and whoever is keeping the kid primarily, they may need some help. So child support, because of the child, like I said, there's new issues that arise in a relationship. Now it's definitely new issues and new things that a person has to go through that didn't have a child 5 months ago. Now they got a child. Now they got lights and extra whatever. You got shit plugged up into baby monitors and all that. I mean, bills go up. So if you're not gonna be there to spend the time and help, spend it with your money. I get that. Okay. I'm all for that. But it's like when I was when child support started for me and my baby mama, we had a system. Okay. I would keep the kid, I would keep my son a week, she would keep my son a week.
So like a joint custody.
Just like it, but no court order.
Right.
Yeah, I go with child support papers, like, why? And then I explained this to the people, and it was, oh no, all that money, the $10,000 that you spent in a year and a half for daycare, you only get credit for 10% of that. So here we gonna do you like that. Well, wait a minute, she ain't spending a dime on that shit. Why I only get credit for 10% of it? Mm. So it's different things that they do that make it worse on men or whoever's being put on child support.
So why is it important? And this is something that maybe you can shed light on. I try and tell guys all the time to understand what your rights are as a father in your different states. Understand what needs to be done so that you can have joint custody if you plan on being a part of your kid's life. Why do you think it's important for guys to be hands-on and not let the woman dictate how this is about to go? Because there seems to be this misconception that the woman is we're supposed to do this because we're the moms.
You're definitely not supposed to do it. Some people are generationally cursed with that mindset. Like, if he just put him on child support. Really? Because I also have a problem with, which goes a little deeper. If you get pregnant and a man say, "Look, I don't want no baby."
We're gonna talk about that. We definitely gonna talk about that.
Don't fit in my life, and you still have that baby. Don't be pissed and don't be mad and be all of your feelings and crying and shit. Cause he's not there. He told you before you had the that he didn't want no fucking baby. So what you expect him to do? Be there? Change his mind when you have it? No, he didn't want it in the first place. So now he got to be put on child support behind a jit that he did not want in the first place. Yeah, I know people say, well, don't protect yourself and do all this, man. In the moment, but sometimes all that shit that ain't even on your mind. And let's be real, everybody, be honest with yourself. There's been a whole bunch of times that you done had some sex and it was just not there. You was in the moment. So we can't, everybody always got a solution. Oh, you shouldn't have did this, you shouldn't have did that, you shouldn't have did that. Man, shit happens.
Definitely does.
But if I told you I don't want no motherfucking kid with you, then don't be mad if you want the baby, but I'm not there. And don't put a nigga on child support if he told you before that he didn't want no baby with you.
If a woman, so for you, if a woman has a child and the guy says he does not want to be a part, then that should be the expectation.
You shouldn't expect nothing else because that's what he told you. Don't think he's gonna change his mind because you see a beautiful little man. So what? He don't care. He didn't want it.
So I definitely want y'all to chime in, fellas and women. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like if a guy says he doesn't want a baby, he maybe puts it out in the air about abortion and the mom is just against it, or she goes through with the pregnancy, should dad still be expected to take care of this child, be a part? Are you still sending child support papers to him even though he said he don't want no parts? For me personally, I just feel like I'm not going to force nobody to do nothing that they don't want to do, period. So if I get pregnant and dad says I don't want the parts, that's fine. Now, I'm fortunate to come from an amazing family, so that wouldn't even bother me in that sense. Probably emotionally it will bother me because I would like my kid to have a mom and a dad. But as far as trying to force him to be on papers and do all that, okay, good day, sir. That's your choice.
Right.
And I think that should be everybody's mindset. It always confuses me when women are so worked up about the lack of support when the guy from the beginning gave lack of support. They tried to get you to abort the baby, and then now you're mad because it's like he didn't want to be a part. He told you that clearly
in the first place.
But that's a very touchy conversation, and I've had like actual arguments with women and saying that I was cold, and why do I feel that?
It's not about being cold, because even though, because I understand that part is what it's like. Dang, it came from you. This species, this thing right here, this baby, this life came from you. Why you don't want to take care of it? Like, I can get the emotional part, but if I told your ass I ain't want no baby, and I don't want no baby, I'm not finna try.
I agree with what he said, but what about people's religious, etc.? You know what comes with unprotected sex.
Well, I really don't get the religious aspect of it, because religion doesn't come in. I don't know. Does it come in anywhere with babies?
I mean, because you're not supposed to be having sex, or you're supposed to be fruitful. But here's my thing, because somebody else said if he didn't want it, he shouldn't have been fucking. But okay, people do a lot of things that they know they shouldn't do. They know the repercussions of, and things happen. But even still, that's like ridiculous. You can't force somebody. That's like and I do substance abuse therapy, right? And people will say, oh, they a drug addict. They know what they was doing when they took the drug. Okay, well, I'm sure they didn't say, I'm about to try this coke because I want to be a crackhead. Like, that's not the mindset. When you start doing something, your mind is, I'm having fun. We doing this, we doing that. There are always consequences to everything that we do, right? Sometimes consequences that we don't want. If a man says, okay, you pregnant, I don't want to be a dad, I don't want to be a part, that is completely up to you to feel like whether I am going to go through with this with the understanding that he may never come around, or I'm gonna do what I gotta do on the other side of that. Now, I, for one, maybe that's what she's talking about with religion
aspect
and with abortion.
Okay.
So it's like, but like I said, I have a very supportive family. So either way, my kid's coming, and if dad says I don't want to be a part, then he don't got to be a part.
Okay, so
you know what I mean?
I think I'm getting what you're saying. So if the girl is religious and she doesn't want to have an abortion, even though they had made a mistake,
you can't just say abortion and expect the woman to say okay.
Right.
Like, okay, you're making the decision to step away, but that kind of thing. So I was not saying abort the baby because he don't want to be a part. Let me clear that up right now. That is not what I'm saying at all.
No.
Not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, if he says he doesn't want to be a part and you decide to have your kid, then the expectation should not be, well, because I said I'm still gonna have my kid, then he need to be a daddy. That's what I was saying.
And he laid down and made it with me so he could take care of it. Look, okay, so I get it. I laid down and made the baby with you. I chose not to have unprotected sex, and we chose not to kind of divert the baby making process. You are religious, so you don't believe in abortion. I don't want the baby. Okay, you're not gonna not have the baby, so why shouldn't I be there? Because I don't want the fucking baby. I mean, that's just all what it boils down to. Your religion is whether you keep the baby or not, whether you want it or not. You gonna keep it, you gotta deal with it too. So then the nigga, man, you know what? You make a good point, sweetheart. Who was that? With the religious stuff?
I don't even want to say her name wrong.
That's
Deja.
I don't know. That's kind of tricky because even if she don't want legit, but she's a religious person, she has to deal with something that she didn't want because of her religion tells her not to abort it. So why should she have to deal with it and he doesn't have to deal with it?
Deja. Okay, gotcha, baby.
You can just give the baby up for adoption then. I don't know.
So somebody else, they're texting me instead of putting it in the comments, but she said, just because that's the idea doesn't make it right. People make choices. Child support is a valid point in my book. I hate that the responsibility is always placed on the women. Shit trash as fuck. Which I agree. I agree that it's trash, but it's also one of those things that it's the reality of it. People do make choices. And my whole thing is, when it comes to this, not to even say child support shouldn't be done, because that's not what I'm saying either. I feel like there's gaps in my conversation. I'm not saying that you shouldn't put this dude on child support. What I'm saying is it shouldn't be your expectation that he's going to help you. So if you put him on child support and he's fighting it, he this, he that should be expected because he said he didn't want to take part. I was saying for me personally, that wouldn't be my expectation that this guy is a part of my child's life, because that's not how I would do it. But not to say anything against anybody else who put their baby daddy on child support or their baby mama, because she's not a part. If that's what you feel like you need to do to get the support that you need to have for this child that both of you guys made. I'm not saying child support is a bad thing. Expectations. This is all I'm talking about, expectations. I'm talking about expectations.
And I don't believe in right or wrong. Right or wrong is a matter of opinion, a matter of perspective. Facts. You right if you feel like you're right, and the next person who got a different perspective from you feel like you're wrong, and they feel like they right. So, right or wrong, in my perspective, you know, what he said on Get Rich, he said, man, when I'm right, I'm right, and when I'm wrong, I'm still right, because I could have been right even though I'm wrong.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because then, okay, I wouldn't fight for him to be a part, but I'm gonna get that support. Maybe. Because then if you got a dude that don't want to be a part of this kid's life, there's ways around it. It's plenty of women right now that be mad because they put that baby daddy on child support and they don't see a red cent because either this man ain't working or he finds ways to get his money without them knowing so that he ain't got to do it. Like, you can put him on child support, but that does not necessarily mean that he is going to support. Now, if you're talking about government assistant, then, you know, do what you got to do, baby girl, or whatever that look like for you in your household and do what you got to do for your jits. I get it. I support y'all. I stand, queens. Do what you got to do for your children. But definitely there are some moms that are upset about that, though. Like, I had this baby. He don't want to come around. He don't get the baby. He don't this, he don't that. But from the beginning, he said, I didn't want to be a part of this kid's life. So that shouldn't be the expectation. Don't be sad because he don't get to enjoy this beautiful kid's journey. Like,
put him on child support. Tip for the fellas. Look.
No.
I know a dude right now. He backed up now. He backed up. But he pays his chick $1.
Oh,
$1.
See, and there's ways around everything.
He still pays child support. Long them people want to see an effort to pay.
They can do absolutely nothing, and there's ways around everything. And these guys who don't want to do nothing, they're gonna make it their business to not do nothing, which is sad. Oh, it's so sad. But it is what it is. Unfortunately, we got people like that in the world.
And fellas, if you can put her on child support, put your baby mama on child support, do it. I'm fin too.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, moving along. That was a good little segment. Let's talk about y'all and these wants with these women. Friends with benefits, placing women in situations where there's no title given, having these besties, these girl best friends that y'all everything but friends for real. Let's talk about that.
Oh wow. I didn't know all of that stuff existed.
What?
I just thought it was man and woman, wife and husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. But what about?
Oh, girl, and we're not even gonna open up that can. That's a whole.
Say it. What she said. I'm with it. I'm with all the smoke.
It was back with. Okay, we're gonna touch this real quick. Then we're gonna get back to that because you're trying to get out of that conversation. But we can talk about this real quick. So she said about the ones who want to go through with the pregnancy, but then when the baby gets here, they turn into a deadbeat.
Yeah,
trash.
Those trash dudes. Those trash dudes.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? I have no excuse to make for them. Put them on child support. If that man made you feel like he wanted that baby, and then you had the baby, and 3, 4, 5 months later, you can't find him no more. Yeah, put him on child support because he tricked you. He tricked you into into thinking y'all was gonna be a family, and he knew what time it was with him. He ain't really wanted. So yeah, put him on child support, especially if he made you think y'all was gonna be family. Go ahead, yeah, you deserve that.
That is a coward move. I feel like that's a coward move, just like a dude that.
But don't put them on child support because it don't work out.
Yeah. The spiteful child support is where you have guys that are doing things for their kid and they're a part of their life and then they still get hit with child support. And it's like, well, why you did that?
You know what I mean?
I've seen women getting more, like they get everything they want for their kid and then they put their baby daddy on child support being spiteful and then start to get less than what they were originally getting. And now they mad. But he like, no, I'm finna give you what you got. What they told me that I got to give you because.
You know what I mean?
And I think that that's crazy. And that's the piece where I'm like, child support gets a bad rep because a lot of women do that.
Mm-hmm.
Where they do it out of spite. It's not that the daddy not helping. It's not that the daddy don't want to be a part. It's that the daddy is no longer in the household and they upset or now they living their best life with another woman and the mom is upset. And so now to punish him, I'm gonna put you on child support. I mean, it ends up you bite yourself in the butt.
And if you got 4 baby daddies and four kids and all of them on child support, it's you is the problem. It's you. You.
I mean, I ain't going to talk about. I ain't going to
touch that. Go ahead. Yeah, we go to the friend sectionships.
You know, friend sectionships. Is that what you just said? That's a good word to put it because it's all of the above. How do you feel about males and females being able to be platonic friends? Do you think that that's possible? Like, just be friends with the opposite sex and doesn't have to be any sexual advances?
Yeah, I do. You know, maybe it's something else that they vibe on, another different level that they vibe on. They might talk about different things and sex really don't enter their mind, or maybe they're just genuinely not sexually attracted to each other, but it's like they can connect on a different level. I do believe that, yeah.
Can you go backwards? Like once you cross that line with a friend and now we want to be platonic? Is that a thing?
If you had sex with someone and then y'all become friends, or no, y'all already friends?
Y'all friends and y'all was having sex and then y'all like, okay, we're not going to have sex no more, but we still going to be friends.
I believe that can happen, yeah. I mean, it may be a situation where you may that it may happen again, but it's not no ongoing thing the way y'all trying to be with each other, y'all developing feelings and stuff. If it's about the mentality and the maturity of the people, the parties involved. If y'all can have sex and be real cool and really not have no extra special feelings for each other, that's pretty cool.
So if you had a girlfriend who was still friends with somebody that she used to smash, is that acceptable in the relationship? Or do they need to cut off that friend because there was sexual situations there once upon a time?
That's touchy.
Definitely is.
It's all about how far how much you're willing to trust this person.
Okay.
Because it's always gonna be it had to be something for y'all to have sex, something y'all was attracted to each other about. Like if you can convince me that y'all are just cool, like it's nothing. All right, but y'all ain't chilling by yourself together. Nah, y'all ain't. We ain't finna.
She can't go pull up and.
I think go pull up to the house and smoke. Ooh. I'll be by. What you want me to sit in the back seat?
Ain't no hanging out, catch a movie,
Not catch a movie. Lunch is okay. I don't be really concerned about lunch. Unless it's
so out in public is okay, but not no like intimate settings.
No, because dinner's not okay.
Okay.
Dinner's not okay. Lunch is cool, but dinner's not okay. Dinner
if it's the time.
Yeah, it's after. Like if you meet with somebody after 5.
That's something different.
That's something different than before that time, because you got the rest of the day to do shit. Y'all can have dinner and have lunch and then go on about your day because you got other shit to do. Dinner, your day is pretty much done. You don't have too much shit to do. So when y'all go on a date, and then what? Then what we doing? Y'all got all the time in the world to go fuck. Do whatever.
Why is that the thought? Maybe
because it's more intimate at night. You can always have a daytime quickie, but still, the thought process is more intimate at night. You gotta come home to somebody.
All right. So, boom.
Friends with benefits is cool. It's okay.
Why is that okay? Why is that cool?
It's okay.
You gotta explain. It depends what kind of sex they had. You mean as far as if they could still be friends?
Man, if it was real good.
Oh my God.
Nah, we can't be friends because look, every time I ain't gonna say that because it could be that, but we just don't continue to have sex. It's just something else that we like about each other. I don't know. Like,
oh my God, that is hilarious. I think that that's a very funny conversation to have because people, it's relevant as hell, especially with our age group, because a lot of people in our age are moving into these more committed relationships. They're settling down, they're buying houses, they're getting married, is this, is that, right? So there are definitely people in our lives that we've built friendships with that once upon a time, we've had sexual relations. So now you gotta have this conversation with your partner that you're building with about.
Do you tell them?
And I was just about to ask you that. Is that a conversation that you having with your girl? Like, oh, I used to smash shorty.
No.
Why?
Because it's always gonna be in the back of her mind. Like, y'all fucking. No, you can't. Y'all could be doing something like y'all whole relationship could be on a whole nother level to where y'all actually building and helping each other build brands or build businesses and things like that, networking with each other. So no, don't, man. Look, because you're not finna have no feelings about how I deal with this person, and we making shit happen. Because you always gonna tell me, oh yeah, your little bitch,
your little girlfriend,
man,
see your girlfriend.
All that shit.
Okay, so are you mad if it comes out that she had sex with one of her partners that she's still cool with? Like later and she didn't tell you? Let's talk about it.
Oh man, that's a good question. Are you mad? I'm gonna steal that for my radio show. I'm gonna steal that for my show.
Go ahead. Let me in on that convo when you have it.
Most definitely. Would you be mad if it comes out later? Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, cuz. Why you ain't motherfucking tell me? No, cuz. Really, I don't want to know. I don't care about nobody who you had sex with before me. But still, so you think you slick, huh?
So maybe she thinking like you. We out here building brands
and
business. And I don't want you, ain't that what you just said?
Why y'all building brands? That's what y'all doing. Why y'all doing that shit y'all doing?
Oh my God.
I get it. So,
is
yes
this the same as sneaky links? You my friend, but we do or we did freak from time to time. So I don't understand. I think I still don't understand the sneaky link thing. Like, are we sneaking? I thought sneaky link was I got a dude, you got a girl, so we, doing this behind the back. But apparently sneaky linking is just any kind of sneaking. But why is you sneaking if you ain't got no partner?
No, I think, all right, a sneaky link is somebody who you're really not supposed to be fucking. So,
but why?
It could be your, all right, because this does happen. Girls have a friend or fellas have a friend, and I didn't hear your friend, but you trying to fuck too. So now we really gotta sneak around and do this shit. We really can't let nobody know that this is going on. And it happens both ways. It's not.
That's literally
on the man.
Somebody asked that question. That's literally, well, if a girl is feeling you and you know your friend likes her or used to be with her, is that against the bro code to deal with her? Like, if I think it's more of a what if I like you, but you know your homeboy like me, but I ain't worried about him. Is that okay for you to step to me knowing that your boy?
Did he already smash?
No, he just liked me. He like me though. He want to be with me, but I don't like him.
Well, he got to deal with that on his own. That's that's the personal problem he got to deal with. Bro, she don't like you, dog. So, like, what the fuck you gonna do? Make her be with you or something? She don't like you, bro. She trying to get this. It's somebody else over there who you go try a friend. That's what you do. Go try a sister or something. You want somebody that maybe look like her. So you go get this friend, the sister, cousin, some shit that, resemble.
I've learned that a lot of people operate like that. I remember, because I've always been very shy. I'm never going to step to a dude first, right? And there used to be guys that I would have like the biggest crushes on, and I would never talk to them. They never knew I liked them. But my girls knew that I liked this nigga. And then a few times they have like got with them, whether it be relationship wise or sexually, and I just be like, it used to hurt my feelings. Like, why would you do that? You know I like him, and now I got to see y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you my friend, so you finna tell me, but it's because in their mind, it's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people feel like that though, but I just feel like if my friend tell me that she like a dude, he's automatically off limits.
No, hell no.
Why?
Because he might not like her, and then if she gonna sit there and hold that, and you're not, then that's her problem. If you sit there and hold your like for somebody, do not expect your homegirl, who might like him too, to sit there and hold her. So both of y'all gonna hold it and wait till he come holler at y'all. It ain't gonna never happen. You ain't holler at that man. Let that man know you wanted some time with him. So you move, what to say? You move your feet, you lose your seat, some shit like that. Yo, close mouth don't get fed.
That's what.
Close mouth don't get fed.
That's what my brother used to always tell me when I used to tell him that. Like, oh my God, I can't believe that. Close mouth don't get fed. Oh my God, that is nuts.
Yeah.
That's gonna cause some confusion at the group hangouts. In fact, and I actually had somebody a while back send me a letter into As Told by Nate talking about that, where she had a little kickback for her dude's birthday, and in walked some of his homies that she'd have dealt with.
Did she tell him?
No, he ain't know, but they know. They know they homeboy with the girl that they was messing with.
So it's on the homeboy. Like, look, hey, bro. So like y'all,
But
like,
it won't like that.
how y'all?
You know?
So it was on them. It was on them to say, look, bro. I'm telling fellas, this is what you do. Say, look, bro. Like, was y'all serious? Is y'all serious right now? Y'all real serious? All right, I'm your dog. I'm gonna let you know. Yeah, that shit happened, bro. But y'all serious? If you love her, shit, what chick ain't got nobody who she done smashed before? Everybody got a pass. If that's who you want to be with, that's your choice.
Facts, Deja. Facts.
What you said? What you talking about, Deja?
The whole time, dude, be wanting us shy and quiet ones and just wanting to freak out friends who more out there. And you know, it's so many.
Well, wait a minute.
It's so many guys that are in my inbox now because they looked over me back in the day and they were smashing all the hot girls, and now they like, oh, nope, no, thank you.
But did you want him back in the day?
Yeah.
So are you doing the no thank you to prove a point, or like because you just don't like him?
No, now I'm not attracted to you no more. Like I said, once my friend has deemed someone attractive, or they've dated them, or they've had sex with them, I'm not going behind my screen. That's me personally. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with people that do. A lot of people do that. We are definitely at that age where shit is recycled. Like, especially when you from a city where you from and you cool with your people. Y'all done been with some of the same people. I get that. But my friends, like people that I'm actually cool, we hanging, we at the function.
Do y'all fall out?
We're not friends. Do we fall out?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Do you after your friend and smashed or did whatever with a person who you really liked or you thought you liked or whatnot?
Oh no.
Do you and your friend, do you like, man, friend, fuck you, because you knew what time it was in my feelings.
Nah.
You should have been considering my feelings before you even got that dick.
My feelings be hurt, but I would never put penis over my friendship. Unless that's my penis and my so-called friend is, you know what I'm saying?
What's yours?
Like if that's my man and we're together, an actual relationship, and my friend has sex with my man, you dirty. We not friends.
Just because you take me out on a date don't mean we fucking. I just had to say that.
Wait, what?
Because you take me out on a date don't mean we fucking.
What?
Or take me on a trip, we go traveling.
True.
I just had to say that. I don't know why that was in my mind.
What? Aggravated, dog. Oh my God. But that's facts. Like I like to travel. And sometimes I be going places with my homies and it's nothing like that. Because
sleep. If I take you, if I flew you out, who?
Why?
Who?
You just said people can genuinely be friends and it not be those expectations. Especially if y'all like to travel.
No.
Y'all both like to travel. Y'all both got these passport games. Let's slide. Let's take some adventures.
We finna have us some friendly secrets then.
But if y'all don't vibe like that, but y'all vibe like that.
Man, look.
So basically what you saying is even if you got a homegirl, y'all hella cool, y'all both, you ain't never been to Aruba with me either. Let's go. But y'all don't see each other like that. You're not going to invite her just because y'all not smashing? You're going to invite somebody that you want to smash even though they might not even be that much fun as your friend that like to travel?
That's a good question. That's a real, the way you put me
in
a different perspective.
I don't like, because listen, I be outside.
Man, look, you better get you a couple drinks and you better throw back them motherfucking hens and the Remy's and the Douces.
That's exactly what he's saying, Aisha. So if you flying about, you gotta have sex. That's what he's saying.
We're not talking about friends. We're not talking about friends now. First of all, I don't know if that situation never come up with me and a friend flying out to fucking somewhere. No. That ain't happening. If I'm feeling you like that enough to flew you out, yeah, Daisy. Dropping them. We hanging. And if you don't, yeah, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Hanging and swinging, huh?
I ain't gonna try to take it from you or nothing like that. You're gonna pay for the rest of your motherfucking trip.
That is crazy. It's sometimes I see my homeboys like posting on their stories and stuff like they going here, going there, and I be like, oh dang, where you at? Next time you slide, I'm sliding too. If I ever slide out of town with you on some friendship stuff and you be on that,
no,
now we can't be friends.
If you sliding out of town with me on some friendship stuff, it's 9 other motherfuckers with us. We're not finna be going nowhere by ourselves. If we're going as a group, that's some friendship shit right there. We're not going by ourselves. Next time you go, now I want to slide.
I'm one of the homies.
Wow. You bringing some of your homegirls with you? We are bringing some of my dogs. We're going to make this a real group trip.
Oh my God, that is so funny. That is funny. Ain't going nowhere with church. That's crazy.
Unless we got a group.
Got to, that's about. Oh my God, y'all boys is just
listen, nobody wants to go out of town.
Why?
Where we don't know anybody and not have sex, bro. Like, who the fuck? Like, who? Especially when you talk about Aruba and shit like that.
That was just an example, but
Aruba, Mexico, Puerto Rico, DR. If you flying with me, sweetheart, man, please believe that's my expectation before we even leave.
First flight back. I cannot. Oh my God.
First thing smoking, you're gonna be riding the train from damn Aruba and see how many trains you hop on.
Oh my God. See, y'all boys, this is what I'm talking about. Why is this y'all mindset?
So we gotta keep it real because y'all be on some fairy tale Disneyland Paramount Plus bullshit.
But that's the thing. So a lot of women do have the mindset that men and women can have these platonic situations, and a lot of guys will have the mindset that eventually, yeah, we cool, we that, we can hang, but we also can bang. But like, then that put the sour taste in your mouth because now you got like you too. Okay, now I'm in a relationship and my dude feels some type of way because I got these homeboys, and the automatic thought is that we smash it. When that's maybe not even necessarily the case.
You know, I would like for my girlfriend, if she has a male friend, to be the same way around me and him together as they would be while they together. And then it'll probably make me feel better to know that, all right, they really cool.
So like, you would hang with them in the collective?
Yeah, like
knowing that your girl used to smash you?
Huh?
Ooh. Like if she be like, okay, babe, remember that dude I was telling you about that back in the day? We were just, but now we making business moves. We about to go pick it though, like we about to go grab.
We all hanging. We all hanging.
So you could come too, and you would be okay with that, knowing that.
Yeah, man. Man, you gotta be a man, fella. Hey, look, especially I'm in my 30s. It's not a lot of females that ain't had something else in them, bro. You gotta be a man, bro. Just you know what you can do. If you know what you can do and you 100% confident in your abilities and what you can do,
that's the
man. Can't no other man be no threat. Cause we gonna hang. Yeah, y'all used to smack, but yeah. She getting all this right now. I bet she don't go get none of that meat no more. Yeah.
Confidence. It should be an understanding that this is your girl now, who she had before. As long as you know what you're supposed to do.
Now, if you rubbing and y'all touching and get your ass in the car.
Oh my God. Hilarious. Mind games. And we're just gonna touch this real quick before we get up out of here.
Oh, we almost on.
Time flies when you have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies. Mind games. And I gotta agree with this. Y'all dudes, y'all be like doing stuff that y'all know gonna make us lose the circuit and y'all be quick to call us crazy. But Have you ever used the phrase, I was just about to get serious about you?
Nah, not that. But
or something, I was just about to marry you.
I was just about to ask you to come see my mama. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that.
Why do y'all do that? What is the purpose of that? All that, I was just about to marry you. I was just about to make you my girl. I was just about to let you meet my mama. I was just about to. What's the point? Why are we doing that? And it's always in the moment when you about to stop dealing with them.
Mm-hmm. It's something that'll keep you. Something that keeps you. All right, I'll keep it secret. I mean, not even keep it secret, but I'm gonna share a secret. Men, a lot of times when it comes to the mind games, we give. Same thing we gave to you, we take it right back from you. And make you work for a little bit to get it back. You will get it back. You get some of it and you take it away again. And you give it a little, give it back. Give it, you like it? You like it, don't you? Yeah, your mind fucked up. Take it back.
Why? What are we achieving by doing this? Other than making people crazy. So is this a situation that's done in something that you don't see going anywhere for real?
No.
Because if you giving and taking, that means we never get to the destination.
Nah, it depends on the person.
Or you give and take. Now I snap the fuck out. Now you really don't want to be fucked up with me, and so we don't make it to the destination.
See, me, I like to get hit. So you snap out and hit me. Then I'm gonna feel like, hey,
so you really need
love
to go to therapy.
You love me. No.
You love me because she hit you?
Yeah. Love taps. Y'all heard of love taps before?
Oh, what?
I need that because I have a preference. So every 50 Shades of Grey dominatrix person needs therapy too.
No, that's different.
I think.
That's just what they like.
Yeah, I like to get hit sometimes. It's fun. It's funny.
That is not funny. I'm laughing because it's not funny.
It is funny. Man, I've been slapped. I've been slapped so hard one time. I'd have been punched in the eye, and
you was like,
you know what, girl? Come here.
Y'all dudes that do that are crazy. You're fucking nuts. Transparency moment. I've been in a situation like that before.
Transparency moment.
And it's not fun for us. It's not fun for the ladies to get pushed to that point where we feel like we need to put our hands on you. But for you, it's a mind game because you like it, and then you try and reel back in right after. We don't like that.
I'm too.
And they're just as crazy as you.
Yes. So find the person that matches your crazy.
That is the moral of the story.
Yeah.
Now y'all the ones that I'm gonna be like, oh, you need to heal.
You toxic.
What happened to you?
Big toxic.
If you doing things like trusting, why when I let you go and follow back, you try to manipulate me with statements like I was about to if you was the one causing it. Because his crazy ass just said he liked that. He want that to happen so that you can get mad.
Big toxic. I'm telling you, I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push your button. I'm gonna take you there because I want to know if you was built good enough for me. If you built strong enough for me. Is you built strong? Is you built for it tough?
This conversation just shows me more and more how toxic you are for real, and that they ain't friend. Like you really do need some therapy. That's probably what somebody told you that.
I don't need no therapy.
You need.
Well, I don't need. It's because I'm unique. See, all right, we gonna take it to this. Everybody thought Kanye West needs therapy. Now he's not good enough. Y'all motherfuckers need therapy.
And he still need therapy with $9 billion.
Because goddamn, he must have thought about some shit that y'all ain't nobody else thought about, including me, to make his ass continue to rise up in that money pool.
Oh my God.
So I mean, it's all about perspective. Everybody feels like they're normal. I don't. I'm not a normal person. I will admit that. Everybody feels like they're normal, and what their standard of normal is, they want to push that on other people. Your normal works for you. My normal works for me, or abnormal, or whatever the fuck it is, works for me. I don't need no damn therapy because I like to get hit.
Oh my God. I'm weak.
107.5 The Vibe, man. You're in the 941 area, Bradenton, Sarasota. Make sure when you get in your cars, you turn it to 107.5 FM. Can't get it in there? Then okay, go to your Bluetooth. Turn on your motherfucking Bluetooth. Go to Safari. Dial in 1075thevibe.com. And you can listen to it just like you listen to Pandora. Go to YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Making Noise TV. That's MAKINNOYZE TV. I got interviews for days with some of your favorite artists, athletes, and porn stars. And follow me on everything Churchezie, Churchezie.
Say it one time for me. Say it one time for me.
Churchezie! Shout out to Nate, man.
Big ups, big ups. Thank you for coming through to have this conversation with me. It's been a blast. Y'all in the comments, I gotta go back and read.
Shout out to y'all in the comments. Hold on. You kept saying Deja. Shout out to I Am Her. I Am Her, Deja Lachey. Hey, you. Where you at, Deja Lachey? Where you live at?
St. Pete. No. She already said she ain't strong.
Deja, I'll show you how to be strong, girl.
My God.
It's fun over here. I tell you that much.
All right.
It's fun. It's big fun.
All right. Shout out to Crazy But True Podcast. Going up per usual. Shout out to Nicole, who could not get her comments in here. She was texting me.
Hey, hey, listen. Where we at? We on Facebook with it?
Yes. Facebook and YouTube. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now. BarnesandNobles.com. Go ahead and get your copy of Dreamer. And
shout out to Dreamers.
Be on the lookout for some more information about Dreamer coming soon.
Yeah.
And yeah, this has been another conversation on That Stuff I Made the Podcast. Thank you guys for coming through and chilling with your girl. I'll be right back here next week. Same place, same time. Let's talk about it.
Deja, you on YouTube or is you watching on Facebook?
This is YouTube. Big little YouTube icon.
You say, no, I ain't strong enough. Yes, you will. What, that's YouTube right here?
Yeah. But
Deja, what's your name on Facebook and Instagram and stuff? Yeah. I can come follow you.
That's my internet friend. I be talking to her sometimes. You want me to give him your information? He toxic, friend. We just sat here for a whole hour and talked about how he's toxic.
It's okay, friend. I'm fun, though. Like, I'm exciting as fuck. You're going to do a whole bunch of shit you ain't never done in your life. I swear to God.
Oh, my God. All right, y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. See y'all next week.
Yeah.